Hello horror fans, Dr. Udru here, and today I'm taking a look back at the original Child's Play from 1988. So let's find out how everyone's friend till the end got his start. Child's Play begins with a bang of 80s action as Detective Mike Norris chases serial killer Charles Lee Ray into a nearby toy store. Inside, the fatally wounded Charles chants a voodoo incantation, placing his soul inside the body of a good guy doll. After taking a trip to a back alley, or as I like to call it, Hobos Are Us, recently widowed mother Karen Barclay unknowingly buys the murderous doll for her son Andy. Pretty soon, Charles, or Chucky as he now goes by, gets back to his old habit of killing, and the Barclays, along with Detective Norris, must attempt to stop the doll before it's too late. Series screenwriter Don Mancini wrote the original Child's Play while studying filmmaking at UCLA, inspired by the Twilight Zone episode Living Doll, the TV movie Trilogy of Terror, and the parental pandemonium surrounding the Cabbage Patch Kids, which are already pretty freaky now that I think about it. Then called Batteries Not Included, Mancini retitled his script Blood Buddy due to the production of the 1987 film of the same name. Originally, Mancini envisioned the good guy dolls as having lifelike blood, satirizing real toys featuring bodily fluids. When Andy mixed his blood with that of the doll, it magically came to life, becoming an extension of Andy's anger by killing anyone who upset him. Mancini's script saw rewrites by both director Tom Holland, no not that Tom Holland, and writer John LaFia. Through these rewrites, Mancini's murderous doll was given his voodoo-worshipping serial killer background. Interestingly, Charles Lee Ray was named after mass murderer Charles Manson, JFK assassin Lee Harvey Oswald, and Martin Luther King assassin James Earl Ray, and his soul-storing chant, Ade Dewey Dembella, references the real voodoo god Damballa. Well, as real as any giant snake god is. Designs for the Chucky doll were drawn by producer David Kirshner based on the My Buddy and Corky dolls. In fact, the same actor who recorded Corky's voice,
my name's Corky. What's yours?
Voiced the good guy dolls in the film.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.
For the role of Charles Lee Ray, character actor Brad Dourif was cast. However, inspired by Reagan's demonic voice in The Exorcist, Holland had Jessica Walter re-record Dourif's lines. Luckily, this version of Chucky's voice never made it into the film. Now if you'll indulge me.
No sugar for you, you just get more awful.
I can't do that, Chucky.
Child's Play was filmed in Chicago, Illinois in early 1988. For Chucky's more dangerous and articulate shots, he was played by 3'4" actor Ed Gale, and to keep the sets proportionate to Chucky's 2-foot height, scaled sets were built 30% larger. Even Alex Vincent's 4-year-old sister got to play Chucky for one improvised shot. The majority of Chucky's appearances, however, were achieved using animatronic puppets designed by Kevin Yager under the supervision of Howard Berger. Chucky's heads were even made progressively more human in order to visualize his assimilation into his new body. Meanwhile, the film's briefly seen Good Guys cartoon was animated by Ruby Spears Enterprises, better known for the 80s Chipmunk Show. Great, now that's gonna be stuck in my head. Lastly, the good guy mascot seen on the show,
Now you can have your very own good guy doll,
was voiced by Children of the Corn actor John Franklin. After Child's Play's release, Chucky quickly became a horror movie icon, appearing in 6 more sequels to date. Now if you'll indulge me once more.
it just makes me want to set myself on fire.
This video was brought to you by the following patrons on Patreon. This month, I'll be giving away a digital download code for Ghostbusters 1 and 2 to one of my patrons. Also, I've recently been hit with YouTube's demonetization bot, so those looking to support my channel can do so by pledging on Patreon or through a one-time donation on PayPal. And don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos.